Alright, welcome back to my videos. And this guy here is Cinder. Now he's an all black cat, and I found him 1 year ago right here at the shop, and he was a little guy about that big, and he was meowing, and he was like looking for something to eat, and I gave him something to eat, right buddy? I gave him something to eat, and then I had to leave for the day, and I said, well, I had to put him outside because I have an alarm system here, and it wasn't set up for, movement. And I said, if you're here tomorrow, I'm going to keep you. So sure enough, when I got here, he was here, and he's been with me for a year now. And his name is Cinder. I was going to call him Locomotive or Smoke or something like that. And Earl Muller's son, Conrad, said, you ought to name him Cinder. So I thought that was a nice name, and it stuck with me. And he's a good boy. He's a male cat. And he likes the shop here. He's dirty as heck right now. He's all dirty and dusty from going under the machines. Because I'm got to have him here when I leave. I can't leave him in my house. I'm going to have to leave him here to be here while I'm going down to Florida, which I'm leaving tomorrow morning. And I'll be down there for about 17 days or so. And Cinder will be here, and I have somebody to come take care of him every day or so and feed him and make sure he's okay. And he's finding lots of stuff here to get in trouble with. But he's a good boy. He takes care of things at my house. He stays there in the daytime. Right, Cinder? All right, so I wanted to tell you about Florida. Going down tomorrow. We're going to be down to Manatee only this year, and then we're going to go to Ridge. But before I went down there, I wanted to, somebody asked me to make them something, and I've got a video to show you. I had the Dsm-A running, and I was using this tool here, and I'm going to bring it up and show you. It's called a recessing tool. And I have this in here temporarily, but there's supposed to be a little stylus there with it could be a ball bearing on the end, or like a ball that, or a point. And what happens is, and you'll see that on the regular video, what happens is this tool comes out, and then a stylus, something comes over, and it pushes this against the spring, and it'll either recess, you can put an O-ring groove in. If you get it to a certain place where you want to put the O-ring, or you got to have a tool that's exactly the right width of the O-ring, and it'll go into the proper depth. And what I was using it for was to put a counter bore in something. And I'll show you that part in a minute. It's a little washer, the counter bore. But I made 450 of them, and somebody asked me to make them, and it's for something we use in steam. So you figure out what it is. But I'm going to get one, and I'll show it to you. So I'll be right back. Here's what it is. Let me see if I can get that to focus on that. Let me put this down. All right, focus. See that little counter bore in there? That's 0.288. The washer is 56 thousandths thick, and it's got a a 0.157 hole, and that thing is pretty accurate. I did 400 of them, all exactly the same. And that counter bore is done, like I told you, the piece comes out, that tool that I showed you comes out, and it winds up into the hole area, the point of it, and then the cross slide comes over and pushes that tool, and it counter bores that, to its depth, and it stays there for a second, dwells a little bit, and then it releases and comes back out. And it's beautiful. Works beautiful. And I got a video that we're going to show you right now that's how it works. So here is the video, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, I'm making these little washers here on the Dsm-A. They're very small. There's one right here. They're 0.343 OD, so that'll give you an idea, a little less than 3/8 of an inch. And primarily I want to show you this video here because I have in here what's called the recess tool, which is the first one coming up after this drill. And what it does is it's going to make a little undercut. It comes out, and then the backslide comes over, and it pushes the, if you look here, you see the nut coming out. It pushes that, and then it releases, and it comes out. Now it's going to cut off, and they're 56 thousandths thick, and the relief is 10 thousandths or 12 to 12 thousandths deep. Okay, so now what it's going to do is, this is the process, the whole process. It's going to come out, feeds the stock out, closes the collet, it's going to face it off, takes about a 30 thousandths on it. You want to get rid of the hole. You want to start off with a clean surface, because if you don't, what happens is after a while the drill walks off. Now I'm turning the OD just a little bit back there. I got it set pretty good now. Now it's going to just touch off just the center, a little center drill, just a little bit. Okay, now it's going to drill. That's a 5/32 drill. It drills right on about a thousandths over, which I want. I want 0.157. 0.157. It's about a half a thousandths over. Okay, now it's going to do the recess again. See that backslide comes out. There's a pusher there that I built, and it's got a little stylus that comes out. Okay, now it's going to cut off. Going to cut off. It goes down in another one. Face off again. Turn. That's going to just touch off the center. That's going to center, it's going to back face it, it's going to undercut it actually. Now it's going to cut off. And another one bites the dust. All right. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Here we are with Cinder, and he's watching the shop for me while I'm gone. Make sure everything's okay. Right, buddy? Yeah. And like I said, he's an all black cat except for that one little bit of white right there. Oh, now he's biting me. Now you're going to bite me, huh? You're going to bite me. All right, attack me. Okay, he's a male, so he does that. Look. He's aggressive, but he's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a little young cat. He's only a year old. But he's a big guy. Look how big he is. Look how big he is. Anyway, that's it from here. I'll see you when I get down to Florida. We plan on some nice videos down there. I'm going to go to the Flywheelers Convention, which is Avon Park, Florida. And they have I'm going to go for 2 days. And we're going to do a video on that. So I hope you're going to enjoy that one. It's going to be really good. And I'll do a couple things at the meets, maybe interview some people, something a little different. So that's it from Trenton, New Jersey. I'm going to the Sunshine State. It's 10 degrees out right today, and tomorrow it'll be 75. I'll see you there. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. And don't forget to subscribe.